Hello, and welcome to the Sammy Coin YouTube channel, where we talk about crypto and Bitcoin technologies. So say that you want to get into mining cryptocurrencies, you want to mine some ergo, or because the profits are insane right now, you want to mine some Ethereum, or you want to mine some green coin, you want to mine some Dogecoin, and you don't know how to get into it, and you don't have a lot of money, but I guarantee that you or someone you know has an old PC laying around that they've deemed obsolete that's just collecting dust. Now, why don't you put that bad boy to work, mining Bitcoin, creating passive income for you? Oh, it's old, it's not going to do anything. Yes, it can. I'm going to tell you right now how. So, to mine Bitcoin, you need a graphics card, right? You need a graphics card to mine Bitcoin, all right? So first of all, you need to keep that in mind because that's the most expensive thing right now. But you can take a lot of the overhead costs out by using an older PC that already has everything. It has the motherboard, the CPU, it has a riser, it has everything you need. I'm sorry, not a riser. It has the pci-e where you can plug in the riser too. It has everything you need to start mining. So you have your old mining computer. Well, it only has one pci-e slot. So what's that gonna do? Oh, I can only plug in one graphics card. This is a waste of time, most people think. Well, let me tell you right now, that's wrong. Because you can get one of these bad boys right here. This is a riser. Sorry. Technical difficulties. You can get one of these bad boys right here. This plugs into your pci-e slot, and it's an expansion. So basically what it does is it turns 1 into 4. So now you have this old Dell Optiplex or whatever it is, and it only had one pci-e slot, which could only hold one graphics card. Now you plug in this adapter, and now you can plug in 4 graphics cards. So that's 4 times as much computing power than you had before to mine Bitcoin, or not Bitcoin, but any cryptocurrency that you would like to mine. So just the basics. Whenever you're working on any PC, you need to make sure you ground yourself. You got to get one of these things. You got to ground it. You got to plug it into something. Not plug it in, but you gotta make sure it's staked down onto a solid surface, so that way when you're touching it, the static electricity doesn't fry the electrical components. And before I thought this was stupid, but I actually did fry a few of my components, so now I make sure I wear this thing. Anyways, so yeah, you're gonna need a riser. Okay, and these things are really cheap. You can get them on eBay, $10. They're super cheap. Okay. And what this does is this plugs in to your pci-e expansion. So it's basically just like, okay, so we got one right here. Basically just a USB 3.0. Plug it into the riser. So your graphics card is going to plug in right here. Okay, so now you're going to have 4 of these. 4 of these risers plugged into your pci-e expansion, which is plugged in to your old PC. And most computers have 2 pci-e slots. So you're going to be able to fit 2 of these in here, which means you're going to be able to mine 8 with 8 graphics cards, which is nothing to scoff at. Nothing to scoff at all, especially if you're mining with high-end cards. You're gonna be making a lot of dough on that system. So you have an old computer sitting around. This is the key right here to unlocking your cryptocurrency mining potentials. And by the way, if you buy risers and they come with these SATA power connectors, I can't talk, and they come with these SATA power connectors, don't use them. You should never use SATA to power any kind of GPU or electrical component, because they're just not meant to power those kind of components. SATA is meant to power solid state drives. That's what SATA is meant for. I don't know why they even give you these things. They're a fire hazard. So just take this, throw it away. This shit's garbage. Use your 6 or 8 pin connector that comes with your power supply, which you're gonna need to buy a power supply, because I don't recommend using the power supply that comes with your old desktop computers, because those power supplies are garbage, to be honest. Everything else is good. I got no complaints about how computers were built 5-10 years ago, but anyone that knows anything about crypto mining is gonna tell you this. You need to upgrade your power supply. All right. Anyways, so also VRAM, you might want to put a couple more sticks in there, just because crypto mining really requires a lot of memory, which requires a little bit of VRAM every once in a while. So it might be a good idea to give a little bit of extra boost to your system by upgrading your RAM as well. I would recommend 16 gigs, but you really only need 4. Who am I to say that? Anyways, I also recommend getting some zip ties, because you're going to be dealing with a lot of wires. A lot of wires, folks. And I'm telling you, zip ties are going to come in handy. Anyways, that's all for today. Thanks for watching Sammy Coin. Like and subscribe. Have a nice day.